Welcome to day 30. In this day, what we're going to be doing is we're going to make our own sort of email client. Really, what we're going to do is open emails so we can actually read and see them. We figured out how to send them, but we haven't been able to see how to read and see them. Now, this is not going to be a full client. It's not going to replace anything. It's more of just to show you generally how to actually connect to your email inbox and get the data out of there. Now we're going to be working inside of inbox.google.com, which is a form of Gmail. So if you have Gmail, you can use Inbox, or you can just use Gmail. That's what we're going to be doing, and we're also going to be using Beautiful Soup to see our HTML emails if we have any. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm going to open up Terminal. I started a new virtual environment inside of my desktop. I just called it Email Client, and if I see everything in there, this is of course a blank virtual environment, and I'm just going to do source bin/activate, and then I'm going to go ahead and jump into Sublime Text and save a new file in here inside of the desktop email client, make a new folder, src, and I'm going to come in here and just call this email client.py. Okay, so there's a couple things that I want to import, and first off, we're going to do email. Second, we're going to do IMAP lib. So notice we're using IMAP, not POP. That is fairly something that's important. If you were using a different service than Gmail, you want to use IMAP. So a couple things. We want to set our username being our email address. And of course, in this case, it's hungrypie@gmail.com. And then we set our password. In this case, it's I am hungry 2016 day 19. Of course, it's day 30, but I didn't change the password for that. Okay, so now the first thing I want to do is set a variable called mail. And it doesn't have to be called mail, but this is just kind of a simple way to do it. And we're going to do IMAP lib.imap4, make sure this is all capitalized here, _SSL. And we're doing imap.gmail.com. So this is going to open up our actual connection to Gmail. And then we actually need to log in. So we'll do mail.login and username and password. Okay, so that's what we'll stop at. And then let's go ahead and copy all this. Jump into Terminal. And we'll go ahead and enter into Python. Notice I'm using Python 3. This should still work in Python 2, but I'll make some notes as far as what might happen when that happens. So if I go ahead and paste this in here, I get a little error. Oops, we have a misspelling part here. So that's IMAP4 SSL. Let's try that again. Copy that and paste it in here. And we get this login error, right? So it says, please log in through your web browser. This is a failure. Now this is because Gmail or Google itself has extra security for logging into their service. So to actually validate this, we are just going to go to less secure apps. So this URL will be inside of the code here. So you're just going to go to this right here. So it's settings, security, less secure apps, and we're going to turn it on. All right, so we save that, and you'll probably get an email about it. We've had multiple emails every time we change it. And that's good. So we actually want to open that email inside of our actual connection at some point, but let's go ahead and do that again, the whole thing. And we press enter, and now we can actually authenticate.